Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your standing beginner body weight workout. So in this workout, we are going to work your entire body, some strength, some cardio, and we will do it all from a standing position. This is a beginner workout, but this is also perfect for someone who just needs a little lighter day or to keep it low impact, or if you're recovering from an injury or an illness. I'm gonna give you lots of different options to work to your level and be where you are today. And the most important thing is just to show up and move your body. Are you ready? Let's do it. So go ahead and give yourself a little bit of space. We're just gonna start moving to get a quick little warm up. So I want you to just march in a way that feels good for you. If you wanna pick up the pace here, you can. If you wanna just keep it a little lower, that's okay too. Let's get some rolls through the shoulders. Since this workout is all standing, we're gonna keep this warm up pretty short, but we do wanna get our body core temperature up. We wanna get our muscles moving. We wanna get everything ready to go. It's also gonna get that heart rate up so we get a little bit of energy. Let's roll through those shoulders. We're trying to get rid of that tension or tightness we might have from daily life, from sitting at our computers, looking at our phones, driving, work, life, stress, all of those things that we might be feeling, and we're just going to move. So remember that. The goal is just to move. I am not worried. Let's go one arm at a time to the back a few times. I'm not worried about what it looks like. I'm more concerned about what it feels like. I want you to do things safely and effectively. Let's go other side. But you don't have to do it exactly as I do. You can work to your level. This is your workout. This is your time. Something I always say, be where you are today. Let's just do a little step out side to side. And remember that if you showed up today, you are successful. So that is the name of the game. If these moves are feeling too easy for you, feel free to check out any of my other workouts, as I do have hundreds of workouts here on the channel that give you options to take it up or down depending on what you need. So all my workouts have options for you. Let's just take it a little side to side. Can you shift your weight hip to hip? You can, and then little reach. Just go as far as is comfortable for you. All of my workouts have options for different levels, but I do have several workouts that are specifically for beginners if you are new on this journey or getting back into it. Can we take your back just a little flat back down and then round it up? So I want you to start small. If you're able to get a little more space through there, take it through here, flat, and then round it up. Should feel pretty good. And let's get one more. And hold it here, hands right on top of the legs, or you can put them on top of a chair, round through. If you need a little assistance, a little balance, you can always have a chair or hold on to something sturdy, the wall, back of the couch, whatever you need. Let's do a little tap back right through here. Open up those hips. And here, reach the arms up to get that shoulder mobility. Right here. All right, so we're just gonna be working in some short circuits today, where we'll start with one thing, then take it to another, and then put them together. We'll give you lots of different options. Let's reach across our body here. Hopefully you're starting to feel that heart rate get up a little bit, and nice, good stretch and warm up. So I will give you options. Again, you work to your level. It's all about getting moving and being here. I'm just proud of you for being here. If you can, bring those feet up. So a little hamstring curl. That's what we call this, right through here, right? And then take those hands a little higher. Nice good stretch. All standing, all body weight, no equipment needed. And go ahead and shake it out. Okay, we're going to start with a version of your squat. Now, if you want, you can just do a regular squat, sitting low. I know sometimes that can be tough depending on our mobility, our flexibility, our strength. So I'm gonna give you an option to do a side step squat. So we'll go all to one side. This leg will stay stationary, and you decide how low you wanna get. If you wanna get low in a squat, or if you just wanna do a little soft bend in the knees and do what I call a little tap out. So you're getting sort of half of that movement. That works too. So you decide. We'll start on this side. Here we go. Take it out and in. So this leg is stationary. Again, if you need a little balance, if you can, try to get low in that squat. Drive the hips to the back. Watch me here and get low. Even if you're not getting low, soft bend and push out of this heel. Down and breathe. Up to you if you're getting all the way down in that squat or just a little tap out, but push into the heel so we get those legs working. One more and breathe. A little shake out. We'll do same thing on the other side. Again, you can keep just a regular squat if you're familiar with that, or step out squat, get low, or keep it a little higher. Here we go. Step out and squat. Step it in. If you need some balance, keep it here. So a lot of things working here. So obviously we're getting our lower body. We're engaging in our core. That's where all of our movement begins. So I really want you to be aware of pulling in that core, not sucking in, but staying strong in the center. We're getting lateral movement, super important for our joints. We're getting glutes and hamstrings. And also you can probably feel that we're getting some cardio as well. Let's go 2 more. You decide how low to go. 1 more. And relax. Let's get a little upper body. So a move we do a lot is a press, right? So we're often doing this, putting things up in the cupboard. Maybe you're lifting kids or grandkids. We do this motion a lot, but we get pretty tight here because again, sitting at the desk, sitting at the computer, looking at our phones, driving. So I want you to roll those shoulders back. Let's have flat hands here. You're just gonna push up and down. So push up and down. Join me here. I want you to bring that core in. Everything is what I call zipped up, not sucking in, not here, but neutral spine. Push up and down. Join me. Imagine that you're pushing the air away from your body. So even without weights, if you had light weights, you could add them, or soup cans, or check out in my dumbbell workouts. You're gonna feel why we need that mobility, right? We're all pretty tight through here. So just pushing up and down. Keeping the shoulders pulled back again, not arching the back, not bringing it here. We've got 4 and squeeze, 3, 2, and 1. Shake everything out. How about we try to put those together? We'll go on the right for 8, we'll go on the left for 8. So it's gonna look like this. We're gonna step out, we're gonna push up and in. We're gonna step out, we're gonna push up and in. You decide if you want a little more intensity, get low with it, big power up. If you wanna keep it a little lighter, up to you. Your workout, 8 on the right, 8 on the left, step out and press up. Step out, squat, press up strong. Step out, squat. You can keep it just here to here, or if you can, drop those hips low, power up with the arms. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Shake it out. We'll do the same thing other side. I felt that even without the weight, if we are intentional with our movement, if we are thinking about our muscles working, we call that mind-muscle connection, you're gonna get things working even with no added weight. Same thing other side, core engaged, neutral spine, step out, press up. And again, if you wanna keep it a regular squat, that works too. Or step it. You decide how low to go. 4, push out of this heel. 3, 2, 1 more. And breathe. Yes, everybody get a little shake out through that, through arms and legs. And let's grab a quick sip of water. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna take it into a hinge pattern. So that hinge pattern is essentially something we do all day long. If we're pushing, we're unloading the dishwasher, we're getting things up off the floor, we're unloading the dryer, the washing machine. So think instead of that squat, where we're dropping the hips, we're driving our hips back, right? Soft bend in the knees, but imagine you're shutting a car door with your booty, right? So what I want you to do is start with your hands here, but pull those shoulders back. We're just gonna hinge and bring it up. Join me here. So think of a little forward bend, but what I wanna think about is making sure I'm not rounded, right? Do you feel like you're looking at the top of your legs? Then I want you to bring your eyes up in front of your body, and I want you to pull those shoulders back. Right through here. It's a nice, good stretch, but really important movement pattern we do a lot. Now, let's bring our hands behind our head. So we're here. So again, that's gonna give you a good stretch, good mobility work. If you can't get there first, bring them a little bit forward. And let's keep that same hinge. So drive it here and bring it up. Here and bring it up. Down and up. You're connecting straight up at the top, not arching the back or leaning forward or back, but straight up and tall. 3, elbows out, chest open, and 1. Good, relax. All right, so now let's do a little pull pattern. So we did a push, now we're gonna do a pull. We're gonna take those arms wide. Think about that hinge position. So your chest is low, and that's gonna go out, thumbs up, and down. Thumbs up, and down. Looks like this, so join me here. You're gonna feel that lower back working. If you need to take it upright, you can do that too, but I want you to think about that pull. Pull those shoulder blades in and down. Here we go. So if you can, you're gonna be slightly hinged here, but if you need to, you can take it up to the top. Thumbs pointed up or out. Squeeze in your back, posture muscles. Breathe. Squeeze. Let's go 2 more. And then shake it out. Cross those arms in front. All right, you probably can guess what's coming up. We're gonna keep that heart rate up, keep everything working. We're gonna take it, hinge it here, hands down, thumbs out. Bring it up, bring it up. We've only got 8, so hinge with those hands behind your head so you keep that nice open posture. Then when you get to here, bring those hands down, squeeze, hands back up and up. Here we go, core engaged. Hinge, hands down, up, hands behind the head, all the way up, nice and tall. Do you feel that good mobility and strength work? I don't know if you're feeling your back like me, but in a good way, right? Not pain. If you're feeling too much pain, I want you to keep it a little higher and really be aware of that low back, not rounding. Shoulders back. Breathe. Thumbs up, squeeze. Let's go 4 more. Really enjoy as you come up. Squeeze at the top. That stretch. 2 more right through here. And squeeze. And let's go, last one. And relax, shake it out. Right? I felt that in my shoulders, in my back, in my hamstrings, all down through the back of the body. We got a lot of the front of the body with that squat and that press. So our upper body push, grab a quick sip of water. And we got a lot of that pull with the back of our body. All right, so moving on. Again, we're gonna keep this all standing today. We're just gonna do a little step touch, right? We're gonna get that heart rate up, a little bit of what I call cardio mobility. I want you to cross the arms in front. If you wanna keep them low, you can. If you wanna take them here, take them here. If you have it in you and you wanna pick up the pace, you can. Probably you're feeling the shoulders and back, I know I am, and a little bit of those legs. So we're gonna be moving into a tap back, and I'm gonna give you the option to take it to a lunge. Now lunges can be challenging for people, so I love the tap back as an option. So I want you to keep that in mind. You don't have to go low on a lunge, you can tap it back and still get that lunge pattern. Let's go about 10 more seconds. Heart rate should be up. Again, if you wanna pick up your pace, you can, but up to you. 3, 2, 1, shake it out. All right, so we're gonna take it to a little tap back right through here. Tap it back. We're gonna stay all on one side. So similar to our side step, we're thinking in here. I want you to take those arms up. If you want to drop it into a lunge, you can, or just tap it back. We're gonna take the lunge for mobility and then we'll add on. If you need a little balance, grab onto the wall or a chair, something sturdy, and you decide how low you want to get. So wrap that core in, shoulders back. That front leg is doing the work, slight bend, push into the heel. Here we go. So tap it back. If you can bring those arms up, even just one, to get the mobility, we'll take it. If you want to get low in that lunge, you can, but it's up to you. You don't have to go the same speed as me. Keep your weight a little bit forward to help with balance. Breathe. You decide how low. We got 4, tap back or lunge. 3. Feel when you just isolate that front leg. You feel it, right? You don't have to get super low in a lunge, although it's good for mobility. We want to get to that point. Go ahead and turn yourself around. We're gonna go same thing other side. Also feel how that gets that cardio, right? So let's keep it going. Remember, we're just gonna tap back, or if you can, get low in that lunge. And if you're able, bring the arms up for mobility. Here we go. So tap it back. Either small range of motion or get low. If you're more comfortable with just a stationary lunge or split squat, that's an option too. But I like the tap back because you can reduce your range of motion if you need to and still get that work. Keep it going. Balance if you need it. There you go, shake it out. Okay, so let's take it to a little pull down. So we did our push, we did our pull. Now we're kind of getting those two together. So we're taking it here, pull those elbows down, bring them up. So it's a pull and a push. I'm gonna stagger my feet, wrap that core, arms up almost like a little diamond, and then bring those elbows in behind to open up the chest. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, push it up. Pull and push. If that feels like too much for you, you can take it out in front. I know sometimes going over the head can be challenging. Squeeze. If you want to, you can switch your feet. Push and pull. Pull and push. Let's get 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. So tap it out. All right, you probably guessed it. We're gonna put them together. So as we step back, we're gonna pull down. You can do the lunge or you can do the tap back, and then you're gonna push up. If you need to balance with one side, you're just going one hand, and then we'll switch. Let's get it done. Only 8 each side. Wrap that core. Hands up, 1 or 2. Balance, tap back, or lunge back. 3, 2, 1. Take it here. Remember, it's all about movement. So if your movement is here, that's okay. Or even if it's just here and you're going out in front. If you want to get all the way down, all the way up, go for it. I love it either way, as long as you're moving. That's all that matters to me. And maybe your 8 is slower or faster than mine, as long as you have good form. That's all that matters. So finish it out. Let's take it to that other side. You don't even have to actually get 8. I don't care, as long as you're moving. So tap back either one side, lunge low if you can, or keep it here, weight a little bit forward, core engage. 3, 2, 1. And breathe. Take it right here. If you're one side, or reduce range of motion, that's okay, just push and pull. At your own pace. Finish it out wherever you are, and little step, cross in front. Step, cross in front, yes! All right, so we got a lot of lower and upper. Our core was engaged the entire time. Let's do one thing that is specific to the core from a standing position. Let's just do a little standing crunch. So we'll have a couple little variations, but we'll keep them short. If you need to, stay on one side and have a little balance. And at the halfway point, we'll stretch, we'll switch. But if you can, one knee at a time. We're gonna wrap that core in, but keep the shoulders back, and it's a standing crunch. Bring that knee up, whatever works for you. If it's just one side, balance, that's okay. Little pull of that core in, little spinal flexion and extension, but not too much. If you need to switch your sides, switch your sides. If you're going one side, right here. Yes, we're alternating. Just engaging that core makes a big difference. Good, shake it out. One last little core thing. We're just gonna reach side to side. We're also gonna think of it as a little bit of a stretch. So lateral movement for those obliques, core pulled in, hands behind the head if you can. Here we go, reach. And I don't want you to bend your whole body, right? I want you to think of that torso. If you need to, hands can be here. If you're able, reach down, little stretch. Hands behind the head again, getting that mobility. Got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out right through here. Little taps in front, arms behind. You did it, team. We're gonna get a quick little standing stretch. So come back to this workout at any time. Again, we're keeping it slow intentionally. We're keeping it standing and body weight intentionally. If you're new to this or you just need a little bit of that movement, that mobility, all my mobility workouts are similar to this. Some of them go to the mat, but the idea being we get those movement patterns without the added weight. Let's tap behind if that's good for you too. But without the added weight, so we can just focus on getting our body moving and feeling good. I'm so proud of you for being here today. I hope you are feeling proud as well. Let's get a quick little arm stretch, arms out in front. If you need to sit for this, you can as well. Chin to your chest. If you can, take those arms up, even if you can't grab them. Woo! Gentle side to side. Make sure you get some more stretching on your own. We don't need as much in a workout like this because we got a lot of mobility. Reach those thumbs back, open up your chest. You can grab it right here. Leave me a comment. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know, was this good for you? Do you want to see more beginner, slower body weight videos or more standing? I would love to hear from you. If you can get a little hamstring stretch, you can hold onto the wall, lean into that. I always love hearing from you. And of course, check out all the links in the description below if you want to try my full beginner program. If you want to join us in the BodyFit Athletic Club, if you are looking for personalized fitness and nutrition programming, let us know. Let's shake it out right here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so proud of you for being here with me. One big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your beginner standing body weight workout. Great job, everybody.